1, 2, 3. Welcome to the screen capture portion of surety-based risk management. Here the objective is to show you how we entered the data from your accounting software into Project Status Connection so that it can be forwarded on to the surety, which reviews the data in the program called Project Status Connection. To log into Subcontract Status Connection, on the left-hand side you can see the login. Under our sample, we just simply log in as sample and sample. Username and password the same. Then you click Substatus. From Substatus, we will be taken to a risk matrix that displays the projects and the subcontractors that are in our system. Along the top, you can see we can click on Projects. And from here, it will identify the projects on the left-hand side, as well as the subcontractors that are on them, and their project information and their bond information. If you click on Subs, it'll resort the list so you can see the subs that are in your system, the projects they are on, and again a summary of the data, and links. Getting back to the dashboard, the objective of the dashboard is to demonstrate a visual of the data that is contained within the system. The data has been taken from the accounting software to concentrate on 4 specific risk factor pieces of data. They are the progress of the project as defined by the percent of the project complete versus the percent of the time complete. And that is the single entry that is displayed on the risk matrix. The 3 other risk matrix items are stop notices, liquidated damages, and directives, which are also known as pending change orders. And the reason they are a risk factor is because quite often they can represent a dispute as to a scope of work issues and also potentially a claim for extras. So if we're going back to our dashboard, if you wanted to see all the billing items, you could expand the view. We keep it condensed because a fully expanded view would be too big to manage. But if you wanted to, you can see along the upper top, it says directives. You can click directives, and directives will be displayed. Stop notices, liquidated damages. Likewise, you can shrink it. You could also go back to a single sub or a single project, and you can hit filter, and it will restrict the dashboard to just that project and just that sub. The objective here is to make what is a wide range of information easy to manage. So let's go back to show all and show all. And now let's talk about how we get the data in. If you scroll down, you can see on the right-hand side we have made a provision for Excel spreadsheets. So if you have the data that can be exported from your accounting software into an Excel spreadsheet, that's one way to get it in. We are working with Timberline to have a specific report available to all Timberline customers where by executing that report it will create a file on your computer that you can then look for, identify, pick it up, and then import into Project Status Connection. So the other way, and probably the most simple way, is manual. So let's walk in and take a look at one of the jobs. Take a look at Jimi Hendrix Backhoe. Here's our first one. Now Jimi Hendrix Backhoe, you can see he's on 3 buildings. And if you walk over, you can see here's his 3 surety companies. We have his contract, we have his bond numbers. If we click on this, a copy of the bond will come up. If we need to put in a copy of the bond, then you would click Browse and provide the address on your computer where the bond is located, and you would upload it. Going over here, you can see the number 3 for the number of billings that this contractor has. If you click on the 3, it will display the 3 billings. Here you'll note that in March, really there was not much to it. If, however, you wanted to edit it, you could add directives, you could add stop notices, and you can add liquidated damages. In April, the same thing. In March, we gave him some dummy data that reflects stop notices and directives and LDs, so you can see what a building would look like with all three items. Now every time you update this, you're allowed to update the button, you're allowed to edit. The objective is to have it as consistent with the project payment as arranged between yourself as a general contractor and your subcontractor, so that the data that is shared with the surety matches what has been agreed upon between yourself and that subcontractor. So going back to the main dashboard, you can see here along the bottom the status of the data that you have installed or updated. When data is changed, it converts the status to red to let you know that it has been modified, and in order for it to be processed and sent up to Project Status Connection, somebody has to clear it. If it's not cleared, it doesn't go. To clear it, you simply click on it and it'll change to yellow. The process is Project Status Connection, as the main aggregating database, goes to various databases throughout the week, generally once a week. So it would go to Caltrans, it would go to Virginia Department of Transportation, and it would go to all of the various databases that represent our risk management. So in this case, it would come to Sample Contractors Connection, and it would extract the data from those data cells ready to be uploaded. Here you can see we have two that are yellow. It will let us know at the bottom when that data will be brought up. Once the data has been collected, it will let you know by converting it to green. So it's a very simple process. To get the information into Project Status Connection, you can have an export file from your accounting software, either in Excel, or if you use Timberline, a Timberline export. Or you can simply click on a job and go to your various subcontractors and update. And all you have to do then is go to his billings, add a new series of data, add new, and you will be able to get all your information manually into a system in really just a matter of minutes. So all you need from your accounting software is a simple subcontract payment request or a simple payment bond report. Add that information, check it for its accuracy, and it'll be shipped on to the surety. That's all there is. Please call our office if you have any questions. Thank you.